said it before and I'll say it again. A cast iron skillet is just about the best investment you can make for your kitchen. Well, that and a really great chef's knife. These cast iron skillets are absolutely dirt cheap, and if you take proper care of them, they'll probably outlast you. They can handle everything from searing a perfect steak on the stovetop to roasting a chicken in the oven, and just about everything in between, with a few minor exceptions, of course. In this video, I'm going to show you how I personally have been seasoning and maintaining my cast iron skillets since day one. It's the method that works for me. I'm not saying it's the best method out there, but it's one that has continuously proven to be effective day in and day out. I mean, if you watch any of my videos or my stories on Instagram, you will know that this thing gets a lot of use. It is a workhorse. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. You're going to need a cast iron skillet, spoon, some paper towel, flaxseed oil, coconut oil, and a kitchen towel or a rag. For your initial seasoning, you're going to want to go ahead and wash your skillet with some hot soapy water. This thing has either come from an Amazon warehouse or it's been on the shelves of your local houseware store and is in need of a good rub down. After you've gone ahead and hosed it down, go ahead and place it on a stove for 5 minutes over medium heat. When the skillet is hot, I want you to rub all sides of it with some flax oil. Then take a clean, dry piece of paper towel and mop up as much of the residual oil as possible. Avoid this step and you will likely screw up your seasoning. Place the skillet upside down in an oven preheated to 500 Fahrenheit and bake it for 1 hour. Turn off the heat and let it cool completely, and repeat that whole process except for the washing part 2 to 3 times. After each use, you're going to want to clean and season your skillet. Contrary to popular belief, you can actually use a little bit of dish soap, but I like to use kosher salt. It acts as a mild abrasive and will help get any of that dirt or grime off of the skillet. Just be careful here not to scrub too hard or you'll get rid of some of that seasoning. Give the skillet a rinse with some clean water and transfer it to a stovetop for about 5 minutes over medium-low heat to dry completely. Take some coconut oil or other fat of choice and apply an even coating inside and out. As with the initial seasoning, you now want to remove all of the residual fat. Turn up the heat to high and heat the skillet until it starts to smoke. This will ensure some polymerization and will prevent the fat from turning rancid. Then drop the heat and let it cool before storing, and that's it. You're ready to go. So I hope you've at least picked up a few useful tips or tricks. Maybe you'll start implementing them in your own cast iron routine. The important thing is to just keep with it. This thing is a great tool, and if you take proper care of it, it'll probably end up being the piece that you use the most. Well, I mean, depending on what you're cooking, of course. If you want a full write-up of what was talked about in this video, you can head over to cookprimalgourmet.com. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching on a computer, you can just click right here to subscribe. Peace and love.